Hi everyone, this is Sannie from Sannie Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I did this video and then I realized that I did something wrong, which was this here, but I will keep it and I will use it for something else, but I glued it the incorrect way. So just want to let you know that in your video for today you are going to get 2 of these over here, and then you're going to get a whole lot of little fussy cards, and then you're going to get a page that has 2 of these, 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3. Okay, right. And I just I printed two copies of it out, but here I made a mistake, so I'm not going to show that to you. So I'm going to explain what I did over here. So it comes like this: 1 2 3 together, and then there's another row of 1 2 3. Okay, and then each row ends with something that looks like that. Okay, so all I did for this one over here, and you can see I did a really bad job, was I added so basically that looked like that. Okay, so that looked like that, and then I just glued this part, so I took that piece there, the second, third one, and I just like stuck it down over here. Okay, and then I had this little part over here. So each one comes, if you look at it, like this. Okay, so the first one I took the second lot of 3 and I just placed it onto that little flap over there, and then you should have 6, and the last one ending in this. Okay, so that's basically it. I know you will get this, right? Then what I did is, now we need to add this to our book. Okay, now I'll show you how to fold it. So once you have all your 6 with your one piece sticking out, all you're going to do is you're going to concertina it. That one, you fold that one on top of that one on top of that one. This is where the join is. That one on top of that one, and that one on top of that one, and then you're left with that. So basically you're folding like this. You're folding this piece on top of that, okay, like that, making sure that the corners are going to meet. So ladies, I don't know what I said already in the first video. And then that one on top of that one, and here I made a boo-boo, as you can see, because I didn't stick it properly. So when it folds, it's going to fold a little bit weirdly. So I'm going to maybe I didn't make a boo-boo. Maybe I made a boo-boo when I folded it. I don't know. Okay, maybe I made a boo-boo when I folded it, and I didn't fold it properly. So just gonna fold that again to make it fold properly, and maybe it will rectify my boo-boo. I don't know, we'll see. No, it didn't quite. Okay, so that's gonna fold on that, and then that one on that there, that one on that there, and then all you need to do is make sure that all your ends are meeting, all the ends are meeting. Okay, like that. So what I'm going to do is, because I glued it badly and that doesn't look nice, I'm just going to turn it around and trim it over here. Okay, I know you'll do a better job like that. Okay, just trim it out there. Now what you want to do now is you want to just do the sides like that. I did where I could, but then the sides where the folds are, I couldn't really do, ink it, but I tried inking everywhere else. So that's the join over there, as you can see, right? And like that, and like that. Okay, and there's your second wing or flap, or whatever you want to call it. Right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take, so you've got this page comes with 3 and 3, so you must print this page twice, because you've got 2 booklets you can make, that one then that one. Okay, all right, so those are the two booklets you can make. All right, so here now I just cut out the booklets like this and like that, as you can see. Okay, all right, so that's what I did. So I think I'm going to use this booklet here. Oh yeah, all right. And then the other thing you need to do is you need to take your hole punch, your corner rounder, and corner around those edges. Sorry if I'm not speaking. I'm a bit distracted because I'm like doing this video the second time, because the first time I made a boo-boo. As I mentioned, this is no, well, I didn't mention in this video, but this may be my third Friday freebie. So it's whoa, it's about maybe almost 2 or 1.5 years ago that I did this, and I never did it after that. Okay, so you're going to do the same with these here, in the sense that they also have little you know, what's the words I'm looking for, where you can cut them. But what I'm going to do is, I don't think my corner round is going to go through all of them. No, so I'm going to, and I don't want to cut them like in batches, because I want them all to be like straight. So I'm just gonna kind of round them. Oh my, that wasn't a round, but kind of just try to round them like that. Oh, wrong place. Right, so that's how I'm going to do it. Now that when I open it out, I'm going to use this one here, and I'm going to glue the first one down. Now these are a little bit bigger than this, and I figured the reason I needed to have done that is because as these bunch up, they are going to stick out of the page, okay, the booklet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I got this you see this peak over here, or this valley, in line with that one, but I'm only going to glue the first one down. Okay, so if you're looking for the other one, which was kind of like this theme, then go and look at one of my like almost first 5 or so Friday freebies. I think it's in one of those, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and I'm going to line it up now. Hopefully it's going to stick with just that little glue that I have. Going to line it up, bottoms and tops. Yes. All right, so you can kind of trim it off if you want to, but I don't think that's gonna work, because we need the extra piece there. So all I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this here, and I'm kind of blending it in, okay, like that. Because it's concertina, it's going to, it would have something fell on the floor. I know what it is that fell. I'll pick it up just now. It's going to kind of stick out. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put that one there, and then you're going to open this one, and you're going to glue it to that. Okay, so then that gets glued to that. Okay, so now you've got yourself a little page there in the book. All right, so then this one now, this is where you should be having your flap. That one lies down, and this one gets glued to that. You get me? Like that. So now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this last one, okay, gets glued to that there. the white part, like this. And you can, if you want to, remove that thing. This is only the, if you want to make more you know, more pages in your booklet, then you just continually print as many as you want to. But I suggest you don't make it too big, because this booklet doesn't have a spine. So I can remove that, because that could have been used to attach another 3 onto it or something like that. You get me? So I'm going to put that down there, and I am going to line it up as best as I can, like that. Let's use a bit of this, like that. Okay, and now when we close it, if I did a good job, not designing it, I did do a good job designing it, and I don't mean that in, you know, like being, what's the word I'm looking for? Conceited or anything. Okay, the reason I can say that is because it worked on this one. Okay, so, but I know that because I didn't do this for a long time, that I got them, you know, like I didn't practice it, that this might go off a bit. Yeah, kind of a thing. Okay, so there we go. I got the things wrong. All right, so there we are. There's this little booklet. So you can make 2 like that. All you have to do is print this page with the 6, you know, pieces. You just got to print it twice. Okay, so you can make your second booklet. And there you are. Now how cute is that? So I just have to take that down there a little bit more, and we've got a beautiful little booklet that we can add to Happy Mail, and we can add it to our journals and stuff like this. This is me, because I didn't, I don't know, I was in a rush and I glued it very, very badly. Right, and there we are. That's better. There. Okay, so that's what we created. We created a nice little book. Oh, I see that this is opening up here because I used glue stick and not wet glue. Yes, I think my family's gone. They're very quiet. I think that's what my son came up to tell me. He's going with his dad to get something to eat. Okay, so that's it. So you've got your little booklet. Okay, like that. Oh, are they downstairs? I can't hear. They're so quiet. They must be watching TV. Right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to decorate it. I love that mushroom, so I want to put that mushroom in, and I definitely like that there, and maybe a nice little, oh, I can hear them. I can hear them. Maybe something like that. But I think I want my mushroom a little bit taller than my bingo card. So maybe that thing, like that. Maybe this pumpkin on this side to cover up the fact that that mushroom is going to sit. That bingo card is going to sit behind that mushroom. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's do this. I want the mushroom here, like that, and then I want the bingo card behind the mushroom, like that. So I need to know that I need to glue at least here. There. Okay, and then there, like that. And I know I want this kind of here, so I need to know I need to glue here, kind of here. Okay, like that, and then I can glue the entire piece down. Like this. This is such a cute autumn booklet. Yeah, so I did add a bit too much of glue there, and I don't have anything to wipe it out with, so my bad. Okay, but thankfully it dries clear. So that's your first one. Let's decorate our second one, even though I'm not going to add the booklet, this part to it, simply because I need to print another one, because I did boo-boo that out. So I don't think I want to put a mushroom on the second one. I might want to put an acorn. I think acorns are cute. I put that there. A nice big where should I put this leaf? Maybe that there, and the acorn here. Although I want the acorn to be over that leaf there, and I want that to be somewhere here, like that, like that. Okay, kind of like that. Cool. Let us just put it into place. That there. Did I put anything down there? That there. That at least here. Want it straight. I don't want it crooked. Like that. Okay. So you see what happens is that because I can't see where I'm putting the glue, kind of putting extra without me realizing it. And then a little bit here to hold these things together. Sorry if I'm not in frame. I'm just adding glue. Okay, like that. And then all of this down together. And let's hope I get the right place again, because I wanted the bingo card to not be too crooked, because I mean, not the bingo, that one was, you know, at an angle, so I thought I wanted this one to be straighter. That is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm going to add, maybe on this one here, I'm going to add the mushroom here, and maybe this here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There, like that. Then this here, like that. And then we can stick this down now, but that looks a bit crooked, I must admit. So I am going to give this to my son to actually put the video up, because I bought 3 books. Oh, I've got so many books to read actually, but this one is called The Awe of God by John Bevere, and I so am looking forward to reading it. So I'm thinking that I am going to give my son this to load, and I'm going to sit and read that book, because I mean, it's got such good reviews, so I'm definitely wanting to do that. So in retrospect, I'll be honest, yeah, you see, I had to break that orange up. It was just looking too much. And I think I'm gonna bring this a little down, a little more down. No, but that doesn't work. So maybe you know, the hardest part to decorating something, I mean to putting something together, is the decoration of it. Do you agree? No. No, I'm just gonna go with the pumpkin in that, or the leaf and that. I'm gonna go with the pumpkin. Otherwise I will be sitting here the entire day. And that. Be like that. I feel that the pumpkin needs to be centered a bit. Yeah, so that's the book I'm going to be reading, but I can't see myself finishing it this weekend. I've got a busy week. I always have a busy weekend. In fact, on weekends, I don't get to craft at all. I kind of want it to go underneath there. Okay, and then this goes back down, and that goes there. No wonder. Don't put that leaf down, that stem down on the pumpkin like that. And should I now put that there? Nope, overkill. That's fine the way it is. Alright, so that's it. I'm not too happy with this arrangement, I must admit, but I really do like these two, and I kind of like that one as well. Yeah, so I really like those two. So ladies, I do hope that you will give it a try. Here I will just have to add the the paper in. I'll have to just maybe now while I'm sitting, I'll just add it. But isn't this just a cute booklet? I'm loving it. Thanks ladies so much for sticking with me. I know that I'm not too regular nowadays with my videos, but when I have a chance and when I have time, I bring out a video. It is getting more difficult. I'll be honest with you, uh, because I don't. It's not difficult to give you a video. That please understand that. It's difficult to find time because my time is now being used in. I'm sure I told you that I have shifted my priorities in terms of this, you know, getting closer to God and stuff like that. And which means that I spend more time praying, I spend more time in the Bible, I, you know, spend more time in script, you know, doing Bible study and stuff like that. And as a result, then there's less time to actually craft or whatever the case may be. But it's not something I want to give up because it definitely keeps me sane, and it also gives me that little outlet of you know, not having something in front of me where I'm on a laptop or I'm writing or something like that. So I definitely love doing this, and it also keeps me accountable for my crafting when I share a video with you, because you know that sometimes it's so easy to just not craft, and then if I say, oh, but I'm going to share a video with you ladies, then it keeps me accountable to do some crafting. And I thank you for that, because that means I'm sane and my family is has a better person, which is me. I'll say goodbye now. I can hear my son calling me. So do have yourselves an absolutely awesome week. And until I see you again, have a blessed week. And yes, I'm going to go and read my book, The Awe of God. And one day I will do a review on it. Bye bye.